less than 14 hours, parole hearings will resume for the first time in months. A new board put meetings on hold to ensure new laws demanding accountability and respect for victims are followed.
Our WAAY 31 I-Team reports exposed some major flaws in the system and led to the changes. WAAY 31's Brecken Terry is in Montgomery after learning what you can expect. Brecken.
One of the many changes will be location. This will be the site of the new Pardon and Parole Board with plenty of parking space. But in the meantime, hearings will be held in the old location in downtown Montgomery. Today, Graddick spoke swiftly and strongly about how he and the board plan on making victims and their families feel more welcome.
We're going to do the kind of things to help victims that have been ignored for a long, long time.
Monday afternoon, Judge Charles Graddick promised a new victim service officer at the Pardon and Parole Board to help victims' families with the parole process.
The victims program is this. This agency has never had an efficient or effective or viable program to even consider the feelings, emotions, or convenience of a victim of a crime.
Graddick sympathized with victims' families, explaining they've already been through and understands parole hearings reopen those wounds.
So they're re-victimized again to have to come in and sit and go through this whole process. Nobody in this agency has particularly helped them. And we're going to make a difference there.
We know the victim service officer will cater to victims and their families, but Graddick is still working on his or her exact duties. Graddick's team said the new role should give victims all of the information and support from the agency they need.
He's realized a lot of things that victims go through, and I really feel good that we can now begin to trust our parole board again, and it's been a while since that was possible.
Graddick's team invited victim advocacy groups, and they told WAAY 31 they're hopeful with the new direction the parole board is taking.
I believe that there will be changes in the future. I know it takes time.
All of the inmates on the docket for tomorrow's parole hearings involve robbery charges. There are no North Alabama cases scheduled to be heard tomorrow. In Montgomery, Brecken Terry, WAAY 31 News.
In addition to postponing hearings, new leadership was brought in, including a new director and chairwoman. We first began digging into the parole board after the release of this man, Jimmy Spencer. He's accused of killing 3 people in Gunnersville in July of 2017. We learned when he was up for parole, his victims and the district attorney who prosecuted him were not informed of his hearings. All of our previous reporting on this story is online at waaytv.com under the I-Team tab.